We welcome you back to the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex. Game 2 of the day on deck as Carson-Newman angles for a doubleheader sweep of the Mars Hill Lions. And Carson-Newman will hand the ball to Sierra Rogers in the circle. And Rogers has been a little bit like Wild Thing at times this season. When she has been on, she has been nigh unhittable. But with a 5-1 record and a 3.57 ERA, the issue, 47 walks in 49 innings of work. Also, though, 58 strikeouts in those 49 innings of work. And we are underway at 2:09 p.m. with the first pitch low for a ball to kick off game number 2 of this doubleheader. Eagles going for the sweep of the Lions as Sidney Craig leads off. The 1-0. That one up in the bit higher in the zone, not up in the zone, but it's in there for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Sidney Craig, who was 0 for 3 in game 1. The 1-1. Grooves low for ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Rogers issued 5 walks in yesterday's wild 15-7 Carson-Newman win over North Greenville. The 2-1. That finds the zone for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 offering. Set for Rogers. She sights the sign and delivers. Swing and a chopper foul back to the backstop. Do it over again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Carson-Newman, only one other change outside of the pitcher for game 2 defensively. He's still got Dye, Sohm, Harris, and Hughes, third to first. The outfield is Cameron in left, Corbin in center, and Vandergriff in right. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and bounced back to the circle. Rogers grabs it off the first hop and throws to first in plenty of time to put away Craig 1-3. The one defensive change for the Eagles is Ruthie Allen, who catches in place of Kennedy Warder. Routine work for Rogers on the ground ball out to start the game. And it sends Mickey Maxson to the plate. Maxson 0 for 3 in game 1. 182 hitter. Takes the first pitch, strike above the knees, 0-1. No score. Top of the first, nobody on. Mars Hill, Craig Maxson, Wittenhagen to start. Langheim, Duba, Blair, middle third of the order. Christopher Marks and King, lower third, the 0-1. Zips low for a ball, 1-1. Rogers just throws hard, and if she goes on in her collegiate career, she develops more control. She could be something really, really formidable. The 1-1 bounces off the plate and off of Allen's chest protector, 2-1. Orange jerseys for the Eagles, the football look for Carson-Newman. Big numbers on the front and back of the jerseys. Something that probably should be mandated. Big fan here in the booth of this look, the 2-1. Up and in. That one got away from Rogers as Maxson ducks out of the way, 3-1. Carson-Newman, 3-1 in the orange on whites this season. 8-2 under Michael Graves and 25-7 since 2014 in this look. The 3-1 popped into the air, right side of the infield. Harris tracks it down even with the base paths at second. And Maxson retired on the soft pop-up. 2 up, 2 down. And the designated player, Wittenhagen, to the plate. Wittenhagen 0 for 2 on the day. The hits for Mars Hill in game 1, 2 of them to be exact, both came from the lower third of the order. And from Deja Smith and Alyssa Christopher. Christopher is in the lineup. Smith isn't here in game 2. So Wittenhagen stands in, 375 hitter, as Rogers pitches low for a ball, 1-0. Mars Hill looking for a two-out knock here in the top of the first. Nobody on. The 1-0. Wittenhagen takes low at the ankles for ball 2. 13 pitches for Sierra Rogers. 6 for strikes here in this first inning. Rogers gets the sign and unfurls the 2-0. That's up and lifted into shallow right field. Vandergriff races in. And the Soddy Daisy Tennessee native grabs it to retire Wittenhagen. Eagles face the minimum in the top of the first. No score through a half inning. Corbin, Sohm, and Harris will look to jump start Carson-Newman's offense when we return to the Vic after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Natalie Corbin will lead things off for Carson-Newman here in the home half of the first inning, riding a 5-game multi-hit streak. And she'll go to work against Gallagher in the circle. The right-hander deals outside for a ball to begin. 1-0. Kayla Gallagher, 8.13 ERA, and a 1-5 record on the season. The pitch, Corbin. That plunks her, and she's aboard as a hit batter. So Carson-Newman gets the leadoff batter aboard. As that just hit Corbin on the front hip. Sends Leah Sohm to the plate. First pitch to Sohm is taken for a strike. Corbin on the move to second. She slides underneath the tag from the shortstop King, and Natalie Corbin has her 15th stolen base of the year. Carson-Newman hyper-aggressive on the base paths. Throw was nearly in time, but Corbin able to duck underneath the tag. Gallagher having to contend with this high-pressure Carson-Newman offense. The pitch. Sohm takes off the plate away for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Corbin stands on second. Gallagher, the 2-0 pitch. And Sohm takes for a ball. She's in the driver's seat at 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. With the leadoff batter, Corbin on second. Got plunked, swiped the bag. Sohm, 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored in game 1, the 3-0. That finds the zone for a strike, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike to Leah Sohm. Outfield playing a smidge in. Infield in all the way around. The 3-1. Sohm takes on the outside edge for a strike. Gallagher has battled back to load the count. Opponent's hitting .292 off of Gallagher this season. She strikes out better than a batter an inning. The righty deals the payoff pitch, and Sohm takes high and tight for ball 4. So a hit batter and a walk, and the Eagles have 2 fleet-of-foot base runners on for Emily Harris, who was 0 for 4 in Game 1 today. Bit of a collector's item for Harris, who was riding her second double-digit hitting streak of the season into the first game of the doubleheader, but it came to a close. Gallagher deals. Harris bunts it foul off of third. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. To Emily Harris. Gallagher. Everybody creeps in. Harris squares to bunt, pulls it back. Pitch out, sailing up. Corbin and Sohm both staying put. And it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or 2 balls and 1 strike, pardon me, to Emily Harris. The pitch. Harris squares to bunt, shoots it down the third baseline. Charging is the third baseman, Maxson. She scoops it up and cranks it to first to the second baseman, Blair, covering. That's in time to get Harris. It's a sacrifice bunt to move Sohm and Corbin both into scoring position and set the table for Hayden Dye. Again, Carson-Newman plates 7 runs in Game 1 and wins 7-0. Dye and Harris, though, 0 for 8 combined in the doubleheader. Not something that you normally would see out of that duo. Gallagher deals to Dye, who takes a changeup inside at the thighs for a ball, 1-0. Carson-Newman has 2 runners in scoring position without registering a hit here in this inning. Corbin got plunked, stole second, Sohm walked, and the pair moves into scoring position on the Harris sacrifice bunt. Here's the 1-0. Dye takes a strike on the inner half of the handles, 1-1. Gallagher wheels and deals the 1-1. Drops low for ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. No score, bottom of the first, but the Eagles threatening here early. Carson-Newman scored 4 times in the bottom of the first in Game 1. The 2-1 pitch, change up. Pulls Dye. She's way out in front with a big cut, 2-2. The off-speed action got Dye out in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Corbin and Sohm in scoring position. The pitch. This time, Dye wallops it foul off of third. That sends Michael Graves pirouetting out of the way. And ducking behind the fence on an absolute rip from Dye. She adjusted well to the changeup. Gallagher comes set and delivers the 2-2. It's a low pitch that's bounced over the glove of the reaching first baseman Duba. Dye aboard. Both runs score, and Carson-Newman has a 2-0 lead early. Will scored a single initially, but would love to grab a second look at it. That was a tough play for Duba, reaching up and to her left. It kind of tipped off her glove, ricocheted past the second baseman Blair, who was backing her up. And regardless, 2 runs are in for the Eagles. That's a tough play for Duba and a hard luck bounce for the Lions. So a base hit for Hayden Dye. Brings up Macy Hughes, who fouls off the first pitch she gets. For a 0-1 count. Hughes sitting on a nation's leading 38 runs batted in this season. Reigning sack player of the week. Right-hand batter stands in with a 2-0 lead and a runner on first. The pitch is a changeup that Hughes wallops foul down the left field line. former Carson-Newman football player, John Levi, made a barehanded attempt at that one in foul ground. Got his hand to it, but couldn't rope it in. His daughter, Carolyn, definitely going to catch that. Madison, his daughter, also going to catch that. No question. The 0-1. Or the 0-2, pardon me. Called strike 3. Hughes takes his seat looking, and there's 2 away. 2-0 Eagles, bottom of the first. Carson-Newman looking for some 2-out magic from Carmen Holt. Holt riding a career-best 4-game hitting streak that came to a close in Game 1 with an 0-for-2 effort, but she did score a run. Gallagher deals, and Holt checks her swing at a pitch down. 1-0. A 2 RBI single through the right side from Hayden Dye has Carson-Newman on the front foot. 2-0 on the Lions. Gallagher. 1-0 is a changeup. Holt slams this one down the left field line, but it is twisting foul and out of play. 1-1. Well, Carmen Holt, about 8 feet wide of the pole, nearly had her first career home run tattooed down the left field line. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Gallagher brings the 1-1 to the plate. Speed on the outer black for a strike, 1-2. Gallagher doing a nice job at mixing speeds, but the Eagles, they got the changeup timed up. Holt, Hughes, and Dye have all tattooed it, but foul. The 1-2. Holt takes low and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Hayden Dye stands on first base for Carson-Newman. The 2-2 pitch. Holt flares it foul into the Mars Hill dugout on the third base side. Do it all over again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gallagher delivers the 2-2, and Holt sticks it foul into the netting behind home plate. Fought that pitch off to see another 2-2 offering. The pitch. Holt foul off of first base this time in the facing of the press box. Do it over again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up to Carmen Holt. The pitch. Holt swings, rips it down the right field line. It's fair. Holt wants extra bases. She's cruising into second. Holt motoring for third. The throw is wide of the bag. It's a triple for Carmen Holt. Scoring from 3 bases away is Hayden Dye, and Carson-Newman has a 3-0 lead. Holt with a triple ripped down the right field line, and good aggressive base running. Eagles tested the relay throw. It was in time to third, but up the line. And Carson-Newman gets extra bases as a result on that ball that caromed into the right field corner. Throw beat Holt by a mile, but it was not on target to Maxson at third base. 3-0 Eagles leading, and Sierra Rogers comes up trying to help out her own cause. She takes in tight at the belt for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. That's popped into the air along the left field line. Christopher reaches up to grab it and pull it in to end the inning. So Carson-Newman scores 3 times off of 2 hits in the inning. A 2-run single for Hayden Dye, a 2-out RBI triple for Carmen Holt, And the Eagles have a 3-0 lead after one here on the Eagle Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Sierra Rogers back to work in the circle against Maggie Langheim for Mars Hill. And the first pitch to the catcher is low for a ball. 1-0 to start this at-bat. 3-0 in Eagles in the driver's seat. After an inning, thanks to a 2-run single from Hayden Dye, here's the 1-0. Zips on the outer half above the knees for a strike, 1-1. And then a 2-out Carmen Holt triple down the right field line. Eagles take advantage of 2 free bases in the inning. Corbin and Salm got plunked and walked to lead things off, the 1-1. Flipped foul back and out of play, 1-2. They both scored on the Dye single. And then 2 batters later, Holt drives in Dye, showcasing the speed of this Eagle team. The 1-2 is a changeup. Drops low to Langheim, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Langheim. Didn't play in the first 12 games of the year for Mars Hill, but one of the more seasoned players on this Lion team, finally back in the lineup to start sack play. Looking for her first hit. The 2-2 scoots low and in. That loads the count on Langheim. Rogers faced the minimum in the first inning. The 3-2. That is absolutely mollywopped. That ball parked onto the soccer pitch. Good Lord, Maggie Langheim. She crushed that ball deep to left center field. And on a 3-2 pitch, Langheim gives the Lions their first run of the day. 3-1 off as no doubt a dinger as you could get. Eagles still leading. How does Rogers handle that home run that streamed off the bat? To be fair, as hard as Sierra Rogers throws, that can happen if somebody makes good, solid contact. Peyton Duba comes up, didn't play in game 1. The first baseman takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1 to her. Duba takes low for a ball, 1-1. Duba, 357 hitter on the season. Has a home run to her name. The pitch zips low for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody out and the bases empty up after Langheim goes yard with a leadoff jack. The pitch. That misses inside at the belt for ball 3, 3-1. Langheim, first opposing hitter to lead off an inning with a home run since Gracie Williams did it for Anderson on April 1st, 2021. The 3-1. Misses low, ball 4. So Rogers issues a free pass, and just like that, a leadoff bomb, a walk, and Mars Hill brings the tying run to the plate in Megan Blair. Time called by Mars Hill head coach Scott Long, and he is turning to a pinch runner. It would appear Katie Todd is set to run in place of Duba. (3-1) Eagles. You're in the top of the second, but Mars Hill with a nuke from Maggie Langheim to pull within 2 runs. Megan Blair stands in. First pitch is right down Broadway above the knees for a strike. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Nobody out. Katie Todd stands on first base for the Lions. Eagles trailing 3-1. Rogers unfurls the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and tipped foul by Blair. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Rogers recovering after the 5-pitch walk to Duba. She's up 0-2. And Rogers unfurls the pitch. Big looping change, hangs high, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Mars Hill brings the tying run to the plate here in the top of the second. A 3-1 lead for the Eagles. Rogers gets the sign from Allen. The 1-2 on the way. Upstairs for a ball, 2-2. Todd darting off of first. See if the Lions elect to test Ruthie Allen and her arm. Todd with 1 stolen base in 2 attempts this season. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rogers pumps the heat past Blair, and there's 1 away for the left fielder, Christopher. Alyssa Christopher had one of the 2 hits in game 1 of this doubleheader. 1 for 2 in the opener. Average up to 241 on the year. Takes in tight for a ball, 1-0. 3-1 Eagles leading, top of the second. 1 out, 1 on for the Lions. Carson-Newman, a 3-run first, a 2-run single for Hayden Dye, an RBI triple for Carmen Holt for the Eagles to grab the lead. The 1-0 upstairs for a ball, 2-0 to Christopher. Gorgeous day here on the banks of Mossy Creek. Sun's out. No buds yet on the trees, but it is a gorgeous early spring afternoon here at Carson-Newman. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, runner on the move. Allen's throw is in time, and then Todd overslides the bag. Sohm applies the tag. She's out. Carson-Newman's catchers erase the 3rd runner of the day from the base paths. Caught stealing works 2-6, and it's 2-1 to Christopher. Todd just overslides the bag. Pitch is in the dirt to Christopher, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now 2 outs on the board. Base is empty. Eagles up 3-1. Rogers back on the slab. Trying to settle down against Christopher. The pitch popped into the air, first base side. Hughes retreating. She grabs it in her mitt while calling off Harris to put away Christopher. So a leadoff moonshot from Langheim, but a walk, a caught stealing, a strikeout, and a foul out in the threat. Eagles up 3-1 over the Lions. We return to the bottom of the second inning after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
It's a 3-1 lead for the Eagles as we come to the bottom of the second inning, and Mary Vandergriff leads things off for Carson-Newman. An RBI single in Game 1 today for the Eagles as Gallagher pitches and Vandergriff skies it down the left field line. Heading toward the stripe is Christopher, and the left fielder makes the grab to retire Vandergriff. One up, one down. Sienna Cameron to the plate. Sienna Cameron stands in. Gallagher's first pitch to the lefty is taken for a strike, 0-1. Gallagher unfurls the 0-1. Cameron watches it on the outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Change up, bites inside for ball 2. Two balls, one strike, one out. Bases empty for the Eagles in the bottom of the second. The 2-1. Cameron swings and misses, comes up empty on a big cut, 2-2. 3 runs off of 2 hits for Carson-Newman. No errors and 1 left. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, none left for the Lions here in the bottom of the second inning. Gallagher, the pitch. Missed low for ball 3. Count loads up on Cameron. Gallagher, the payoff pitch to the plate. Cameron will line it into center field. Shimmying to the right is Craig, and she snags it on the orange outline of the See Around In logo in the middle of the outfield to retire Cameron on a well-struck ball. 2 up, 2 down, and the lineup turns back to the top of the order for Natalie Corbin. Corbin got plunked and scored a run her first time through. The lefty stands in as the infield creeps in on an all-region performer and a transfer from Young Harris. Pitch upstairs to Corbin, 1-0. Corbin, 5 straight multi-hit efforts for the Tybee Island, Georgia native. Mired in a bit of a slump. The pitch off the plate away for a ball, 2-0. But even though she wasn't hitting, 1 hit in a 6-game stretch from February 13th through February 19th, she was still getting on base and rides a 23-game, well, now a 24-game reach base streak. Swings and misses tardily on that one, 2-1. So even though the hits weren't falling for Corbin, still finding a way to get on base, and now they've started falling in a big way. She's hitting .288 after the King game on February 19th. The pitch, Corbin will stroke it into the hole at second. Nice backhand grab by Blair And she'll roll it over to first to beat Corbin by a half step. Had to be perfect, did Megan Blair, and she was to get Natalie Corbin. Eagles retired in order in the bottom of the second. 3-1, Carson-Newman the lead with Marks, King, and Craig. 8-9-1 to the plate for the Lions when we come back after these messages here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th Command National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Headed to the third inning, Carson-Newman a 3-1 lead on Mars Hill with Marks, King, and Craig scheduled to appear for the Lions here in the road half of the third. First pitch to Miranda Marks is low for a ball, 1-0. Marks, 5 at-bats on the season. She's hitless with 2 strikeouts, making her first start of the season. The 1-0. Rogers cuts it low for a ball, 2-0. 37 pitches for Sierra Rogers. 16 in the strike zone for the freshman hurler out of Graysville. The 2-0. Half swing and a pitch off the plate, 3-0. Marks did well to keep that bat on the shoulder. And Rogers in danger of issuing a free pass to Marks to lead off the third, the 3-0. There's the safety pitch at the belt for a strike, 3-1. Wind blowing out to center field. Light breeze here on the banks of Mossy Creek. The 3-1 pitch on the way. It's tipped foul to the backstop, and Rogers has battled back to load the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rogers in the circle. Allen behind the plate here for game 2. Rest of the defense for the Eagles the same as game 1. Payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So after falling into a 3-0 haul, Sierra Rogers battles back and logs her second strikeout of the day. 1 out, base is empty, top of the third, Eagles up 3-1. And the 9-hole batter, King, to the plate. She did not hit in game 1. Flex player at short. Rogers deals to her low for a ball, 1-0. King, 0 for 2 at the plate on the season. Game 1 marked her first start of the year. This is her second start and her 5th appearance. The pitch, fouled to the right and out of play, 1-1. Carson-Newman 3 in the first. Mars Hill counters with 1 in the second. Rogers delivers the 1-1. And that's tipped foul to the netting behind home plate, 1-2. Carson-Newman scored its 3 runs, a 2-run single for Hayden Dye, and a 2-out RBI triple for Carmen Holt. Maggie Langheim counters for the Lions in the second with a solo shot to left center to lead off the inning. Here's the 1-2. A changeup. Stayed back on, bounced to second. Harris races into field on the third hop. Scoops it up and rolls it to first to Hughes to put away King on the soft grounder. 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty. Lineup turns back to the top of the order, and Sydney Craig. Craig grounded out to the circle her first time up. As Rogers set for her 46th pitch of this day. She deals. Swing and a miss. Craig tardy, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nothing in 1. And Rogers pitches. And that is fouled off the handle of Craig's bat. That was really up and in, and Craig unlucky. 0-2. Rogers. The 0-2 pitch. Off the plate. Away. 1-2. Top of the 3rd inning. Carson-Newman 3-1 leaders on the Lions. Thanks to that 3-run first for Carson-Newman. Eagles outscoring the Lions 7-0 in the 1st inning today. The 1-2. The changeup is bounced foul off of 3rd. Count holds it a ball and 2 strikes. Craig probably should have kept the bat on her shoulder. That pitch was going to bounce off of home plate. And instead of a 2-2 count, do it all over again at a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is empty for the Lions. The 1-2 pitch. Zooms low and in for ball 2. Count evens up. Lions looking for base runners here in the top of the 3rd inning, trailing 3-1. Rogers wheels and deals the break-even pitch. Downstairs for ball 3. And so after Sierra Rogers got ahead, 0-2. A foul and 3 straight out of the zone has things loaded up on Sydney Craig. Rogers delivers the payoff pitch. It's low for ball 4. And Craig works the base on balls. Second free pass that Rogers has issued. And that brings up Mickey Maxson. Maxson 0 for 1 today with a pop-up to second that sent Harris back into the green turf in right. Rogers delivers the first pitch to Maxson, down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2-out base runner in Sydney Craig. Eagles up 3-1 in the top of the 3rd. Carson-Newman angling for an 11th consecutive victory. A 2-0 start to sack play. The 1-0 bunted, 3rd base side, scooped up by Dye. Her throw to first is in time. And Maxson retired on the 5-3 putout with the corners playing back. So Mars Hill unable to work with a 2-out walk, and the Eagles end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Lions leave a base runner stranded. Solm, Harris, and Dye will look to get the offense clicking for Carson-Newman with a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the 3rd after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Leah Sohm leads things off for Carson-Newman in the home half of the third inning, and the first pitch to the lefty is on the inner black for a strike, 0-1. Sohm, first player in the country this season to get to 40 hits. She's got a walk and a run scored to her name here in Game 2. Gallagher pitches, and Sohm nips it foul over the netting on the left side of the plate and onto Davis Street, 0-2. Gallagher has given up 3 runs and 2 hits. She's walked 1, struck out 1. Faced the minimum in the second inning. Gallagher, the 0-2 pitch. Sohm watches low and away for a ball, 1-2. 3 runs off of 2 hits for the Eagles, no errors and 1 left. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors and 1 left for the Lions. The pitch. Sohm makes contact with a high rise ball and tips it foul to the backstop, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out for Leah Sohm, who's on base 75% of the time when hitting leadoff. The 1-2. Sohm swings, grounds it to third. It's grabbed by Maxson. She cranks it to first to Duba to put away Sohm, 5-3. So 1 up, 1 down on a bouncing ball to third. And Sohm 2 steps away. She's fast, but not that fast. Ball was hit just a smidge too hard to Maxson. Honestly, that's been the problem today for Carson-Newman's lefty slappers. They've been hitting the ball too hard in the infield. First pitch to Emily Harris is outside for a ball, 1-0. Harris dropped down a 5-4 sacrifice bunt. Her first time through that put Corbin and Sohm in scoring position. First 2 runs that scored of the day for the Eagles on that dive single through the right side. Gallagher, the 1-0. Off speed and inside for a ball. 2-0 to Emily Harris. You want to know how good of a bat Emily Harris has been swinging this year. She's 0 for her last 5 at the plate, but still batting .494. She takes low for a ball, 3-0. It's also pretty scary when you have an 0-5 streak at the plate and it can drop your average by 20 points. The 3-0. Harris takes her a strike on the inner half of the belt, 3-1. But that is just how consistent of a hitter Emily Harris has been this season. Started the year on an 11-game hitting streak, went 0 for 2 against Miles, and then 10-game hitting streak, the 3-1. Gallagher finds the zone again on the inner half, 3-2 to Harris. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases empty for the Eagles in the bottom of the third, leading the Lions 3-1. Gallagher sights the sign and brings the payoff pitch to the plate. Blown away for ball 4. So Emily Harris aboard with a 1-out walk. And the table once more set for Hayden Dye. Pitch missing all the way on Harris. Dye, 2-run single her first time through. Freshman's batting .405 with 30 hits and 28 driven in. Gallagher pitches, and Dye swings, bounces it through the left side of the infield. That's a base hit. Racing in from left is Christopher. She gets the throw in to Blair at second to hold Harris there. But it's a 1-out single for Hayden Dye. She's got a multi-hit effort. And that brings Macy Hughes to the plate. Ball just had eyes for Hayden Dye. And Hughes 0 for 1 on the day. Righty stands in against the right-hand hurling Gallagher, who pitches. And Hughes whacks the first pitch foul off the padding of the backstop. It's 0-1. Hughes with multiple runs batted in 5 of her last 6 games. 8 of her last 11. Squares this pitch foul off a third, 0-2. I suppose those are the type of numbers you get from the country's leader in RBI. She has been on an impressive tear. Sitting on 38 driven in, and not to the midpoint of the season just yet. The 0-2. Hughes tomahawks a high pitch, foul down the left field line and over the power lines onto Davis Street. Count holds at 0 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. Harris a walk, Dye a single. Eagles with runners at first and second. Gallagher trying to pitch through trouble. The 0-2. Dye takes off the plate away. Off speed for ball 1. 3-1 lead for the Eagles, bottom of the third, but Carson-Newman looking to play add-on. Gallagher pitches. Downstairs for ball 2. Gallagher giving up 3 hits and 3 runs so far. The 2-2 pitch. Dye takes outside, ball 3. So after Gallagher started the AB 0-2, 3 straight out of the zone to load things up on Macy Hughes. Harris on second, Dye on first. Gallagher, the payoff pitch to the plate. Hughes takes outside, ball 4. That walks, the bases loaded. What can Carmen Holt do with it? 1 out, an Eagle on every bag for Holt. Carson-Newman, 3 for 5 with runners on base this season. Holt stands in, bases juiced with a triple to her name today. Gallagher pitches, and Holt whacks it foul off of third, 0-1. That is a foot foul. If it stays over the bag, Holt might clear him. That was foul and not by much. Definitely foul, and you can see on the replay Emily Harris frustrated with just how close that one was. The pitch. Holt flips it foul to the backstop, 0-2. Carmen Holt, 2 for 3 this season with the bases loaded. A walk, a single, and a walk has loaded him up with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Gallagher pitches. Holt takes off the plate away for a ball, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Gallagher deals the 1-2. Holt fists it foul to the netting behind home plate. Aggressive cut on a pitch up. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. Harris on third. Dye on second. Hughes on first. Eagles trying to break open a 2-run ball game in the bottom of the third. Gallagher sights the sign and pitches. The 1-2 is downstairs, off speed. Holt out in front of it. She strikes out swinging. Big-time strikeout for Gallagher, the 27th of the season for her. And there's 2 away for Sierra Rogers. Gallagher needed the strikeout with the bases loaded. Fly ball scores a run, and instead, Eagles down to their last out with Rogers to the plate, and she whacks it foul off of third, 0-1. Rogers flied out to left her first time through. Eagles looking for their second hit of the day with a runner in scoring position. Carson-Newman 1 for 3 thus far with runners on second or third. The 0-1. Gallagher outside for a ball, 1-1. 3-1 Eagles, bottom of the third, but looking for more. An Eagle on every bag after 2 walks and a single with 1 out. Strikeout puts out number 2 on the board. Here's the 1-1. And Rogers hits it foul to the netting behind the plate, 1-2. 3 runs off of 3 hits for the Eagles. They've had base runners because of 3 walks and 1 hit batter throughout this game. Looking for the hits. The 1-2. Upstairs to Rogers. Count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Harris, Dye, Hughes. Third, second, and first for the Eagles. Corner is even with the bags. The pitch bounces in front of Rogers to load the count at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gallagher back aboard the slab and pitching. A changeup poked into the air, shallow down the left field line. A bit of a run for Christopher. She camps under it and puts away Rogers on a soft flare into left. So the Eagles threaten. Carson-Newman loads, the bases, 1 out, but a strikeout and a fly out in the threat. Eagles leave them loaded in the bottom of the third. 3-1, Carson-Newman the lead, headed to the 4th inning here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
3-1, Carson-Newman has the lead as we come to the top of the 4th inning. 3-1, Eagles leading. A 3-run first for Carson-Newman. A run in the second for the Lions. Carson-Newman had the bases loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the third, but no runs to show for it as Wittenhagen, Langheim, and Duba to the plate for the Lions here in the road half of the 4th inning. Sierra Rogers back to work, and she fires to Wittenhagen, bouncing in the turf for a ball, 1-0. Rogers wheels and deals. Wittenhagen takes in tight at the belt for ball 2, 2-0. Wittenhagen flied out to end the first inning. Rogers deals the 2-0. And Wittenhagen clubs it foul off of third, 2-1. Scott Long, remarkable poise, posted up against the fence on the third base side. Mars Hill's head coach did not flinch on that screecher toward him. He stayed cozy against the chain link. The 2-1. Down and into Wittenhagen. 3 balls and a strike. 3 runs off of 3 hits for the Eagles. 1 run off of 1 hit for the Lions. It was a Maggie Langheim home run to lead off the second to get the Mars Hill Lions within 2 runs. The 3-1 pitch. That burns the turf, and Wittenhagen is aboard on the free pass. Third walk that Rogers has issued. And Mars Hill gets the leadoff batter aboard for the aforementioned Maggie Langheim. Langheim with a jack to left her first time up. Rogers deals to her, and Langheim takes her a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Wittenhagen on first base. Lions with a tying run to the plate here in the top of the 4th. The 0-1 drops low for a ball, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Rogers, whip of 1.50 on the season. The pitch fouled back to the backstop, 1-2. Wittenhagen darting off of first. Wittenhagen hasn't attempted a stolen base this season. The Eagles have controlled the ground game. Carson-Newman catching has caught 3 runners stealing through the doubleheader. The 1-2 is a changeup. Langheim bounces it foul off of third, making contact. Count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Langheim back in to the right-hand hitter's box. The 1-2 on the way. Big looping change. Buckles on the outer. Black called, 3rd strike. Langheim takes a seat looking as Rogers paints the edges. Sierra Rogers, strikeout number 61 for the season. On a phenomenal off-speed pitch. That brings up Peyton Duba. Duba walked her first time through. 1 out. Wittenhagen on first for the Lions, trailing 3-1 in the 4th. The pitch swung on and missed. Rogers puts the heat past her. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Rogers. The 1-1 pitch. Flipped foul to the netting behind home plate, 1-2. Sun out here at the Vic. Beautiful day for softball here in the early portions of spring. Temperatures in the mid-70s. The 1-2. That's it, foul back and out of play. Do it again at a ball and 2 strikes to Duba. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Mars Hill down 3-1, top of the 4th inning. Lions with a leadoff walk. Rogers has battled back to strike out 1. She's got a 1-2 count to Duba. The pitch is a changeup that Duba fights off foul to the right. Tried again at a ball and 2 strikes. 6th pitch of the at-bat forthcoming to Peyton Duba. Rogers. It's the sign from Allen and delivers. The 1-2. Misses downstairs for a ball, count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wittenhagen on first for the Lions. Lions trailing 3-1 in the top of the 4th. Rogers, the break-even pitch on the way. Check swing and a pitch fouled off of first. Duba unluckily makes contact on a pitch upstairs. Two balls and 2 strikes. Rogers unfurls it. Changeup hangs high to load the count at 3-2 on Duba. 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rogers deals. Swing and a line drive down the left field line. That lands in fair territory. One hops the wall. Cameron picks it up. Throw comes into Sohm. She cuts it off, throws home. The tag at the plate. No signal yet from the officials, and now the first base umpire, Bobby Troutman, says she's safe. Michael Graves is out to plead the case. Lions within a run as Cameron leaped for it. And now the umpires come together. We've got the look as our crew throw. I can't really get a good look from that angle. Allen definitely applies the tag, but you can't really see when it hits in relation to the foot on the plate. It is tough. That is a bang-bang play as Wittenhagen scores from first. I would say safe. It looks like Wittenhagen stepped on the plate ahead of the tag, and safe is the call. Probably the right call. So it's an RBI double down the left field line for Peyton Duba. Wittenhagen scores from first, and the Lions have the tying run in scoring position. So 3-2, Mars Hill within a run. On what feels like the right call based on our replay. Megan Blair to the plate, swinging at the first pitch. And it's fouled off 0-1. Nothing in one, and Rogers pitches. Zooms low for a ball, 1-1. So Peyton Duba double down the left field line has turned this into a one-run ball game. A walk and a double brings Mars Hill within a run. Rogers deals the 1-1. Dropped by Allen. No movement from Duba from second. It's 2-1. 3-2, Eagles leading, top of the fourth. Rogers gets the sign from Allen and brings the 2-1 to the plate. That's flipped foul off of first out of play, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and an out. 3-2 the lead for the Eagles here in the top of the fourth. Rogers sights the sign and pitches. A changeup. Missed inside for ball 3. Blair really turned up into and out of the way of that one simultaneously. Now the count loads up. Carson-Newman dugout. Big fans of that pitch. Rogers, the 3-2 on the way. Zips low for ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued for Sierra Rogers, and now the Lions have the go-ahead run on the base paths for Christopher. No question that pitch from Rogers was low as Alyssa Christopher stands in. 0 for 1 with a foul out today. Tying run on second, go-ahead run on first for Mars Hill. Rogers deals, and Christopher takes a cut at a rise ball, 0-1. 80 pitches for Sierra Rogers now. 40 in the zone. 2 runs off of 2 hits for the Lions. Rogers, the 0-1 pitch. And that is behind the batter. The wild pitch sees both runners move up a bag. Duba and Blair to third and second, respectively, as Rogers lost the handle on that one. It was a changeup that went behind Christopher. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a pitch upstairs. 1-2 to Christopher. Rogers looking to retire Christopher via a strikeout or a little soft flare that doesn't leave the infield. Runners on second and third with 1 out. Peyton Duba double has made this a 1-run game. Rogers, the 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3, inner half, belt high. Rogers collects her 4th strikeout of the day. And there's 2 away for the right fielder, Miranda Marks. Rogers pitches to her, and Marks takes down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. What a victory it would be for Carson-Newman if Rogers can get out of this jam with only 1 run allowed. Don't forget the Eagles left the bases loaded in the last half inning. The 0-1. Off speed hangs high, 1-1. Carson-Newman loaded them up with 1 out. Nothing to show for it, though. Lions with 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Rogers an out away from getting out of the jam with just 1 run allowed off the double. The 1-1. That's fouled off of first, out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Duba on third, Blair on second. The 1-2 pitch. Misses for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Rogers, the break-even pitch to the plate. Swung on, lofted in the air, shallow right field. Harris and Vandergrift collide. It's dropped. Everybody is safe. 2 runs score, and it's a 4-3 lead on a drop fly ball with Harris and Vandergrift smashing into one another in right field. First error for the Eagles in 11 games, and it gives Mars Hill the lead. I think both of them had it in their gloves. Should have been routine. And that brings up Michaela King. She takes high for a ball, 1-0. 4-3, Mars Hill leads. The 1-0. Looking for a strike at the belt, 1-1. So Carson-Newman makes its first error in 11 games, and it costs them 2 runs here. The 1-1. Taken for a strike above the knees, 1-2. Marks on second base for the Lions. The pitch. Jam shot into the air behind the circle. It will backspin in front of Sohm, kick toward Rogers, and everybody is safe. An infield single for King. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. And that brings Michael Graves out from the dugout to have a chat. Sohm pulled up, and would have taken a phenomenal play for her to grab that one. She pulled up, and now King was going to be safe at first regardless of a throw. Carson-Newman trying to find its footing, down 4-3 now. First time they've trailed in this doubleheader. 1 game, won 7-0. Jumped out to a 3-run lead after 1. But the Lions with 3 runs across here in the top of the 4th to grab a 1-run lead. An RBI double for Duba and 2 runs across on a drop fly ball and right for Carson-Newman. And the lineup turns back to the top of the order for Sidney Craig. Craig's 0 for 1 today. First pitch to her misses low for a ball, 1-0. Again, the inning should be over. A drop fly ball and right as Emily Harris and Mary Vandergrift collide. Brings in 2 runs. The 1-0. Swing a bouncing ball to short. Sohm retreats to grab it, and she'll loop it over to second to Emily Harris to retire King. as Craig grounds into a fielder's choice to end the inning. But the Lions score 3 times off of 2 hits and an error in the inning. They leave the runners stranded on the corners. Vandergrift, Cameron, and Corbin to the plate for the Eagles in the bottom of the 4th, down a run here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Next, 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
4-3, Carson-Newman trails Mars Hill, for the first time today. Lions with a 3-run top of the 4th to get on the front foot for the first time today. An RBI double from Peyton Duba and then a drop fly ball on a collision in right. Brings in 2 runs as Mary Vandergrift opens up this at-bat, taking inside for a ball, 1-0. Vandergrift flied out to left her first time up. Boy, does that bases loaded situation with 1 out in the 3rd loom large for the Eagles. Carson-Newman didn't score in that situation. The 1-0. Low to Vandergrift. It's 2-0 to her. A 4-3 lead for Mars Hill here in the top of the 4th inning. Lions trying to split the doubleheader. Gallagher. The 2-0. Low and in to Vandergrift. She's in the front seat, 3-0. Sun out here at the Vic. Soccer team starting to practice on McCowan Field. Out beyond the outfield wall, the 3-0. Vandergrift takes a strike on the inner half at the thighs, 3-1. 4-3. Mars Hill has taken the lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Eagles with 3 hits on the day, the 3-1. That misses down and into Vandergrift. Ball 4. Gallagher issues her 4th walk of the day, and Carson-Newman gets the leadoff batter aboard for the first time since the 1st. That brings Maggie Langheim out from behind home plate. Quick meeting in the circle. And Gallagher set to deal to Sienna Cameron, who lined out on a shot to center her first time up. First pitch to Cameron. Bunt squared, pulls it back as it misses low for a ball, 1-0. Gallagher, the 1-0. Cameron squares to bunt. Again misses inside. Ball 2. Cameron climbs back into the left-hand hitter's box. Open stance as the righty Gallagher works. Cameron takes a strike on the outer half, 2-1. Everybody crashing in for Mars Hill's infield. Mary Vandergrift does have a stolen base to her name this season. The 2-1. Cameron squares to bunt, shoots it to third. Maxon fields, throws to first in time to the second baseman, Blair covering. The sacrifice bunt works 5-4. Vandergrift over to second base. And there's 1 out and the tying run in scoring position for Carson-Newman as the lineup turns back to the top of the order for Natalie Corbin. Corbin 0 for 1 here in game 2. She has been plunked and scored a run and grounded out to second. First pitch to Corbin. Drops low for a ball, 1-0. Gallagher up to 82 pitches now, 44 in the zone. 3 1/3 innings of work. 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. The 1-0. Darts by, low and away for a ball, 2-0. So Natalie Corbin. Corners, playing in. Middle infield is a step behind the base paths for the Lions. Outfield straight away. The 2-0. Corbin takes a strike on the outer half, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th inning, Eagles down 4-3 to Mars Hill. Vandergrift stands on second after a walk and a sacrifice. She's the tying run, the 2-1. That's low to Corbin, 3 balls and a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. First base open. Gallagher gets the sign from the dugout, checks her wrist. The 3-1. And that finds the edge of the plate at the belt, 3-2. Count loaded up on Natalie Corbin. Mary Vandergrift stands on second for the Eagles. Gallagher deals, and Corbin slashes it down the left field line, turning foul and out of play. Count stays loaded up on Corbin. 4-3, Lions leading in the bottom of the 4th. Payoff pitch to the plate. Corbin swings and tips it foul back and out of play onto the hillside adjacent Davis Street. Do it over again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gallagher. Payoff pitch to the plate. High for ball 4. So Corbin battles her way to an 8-pitch walk. And now the Eagles have the go-ahead run on base. And Leah Sohm to the plate. Sohm's 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out to third. Everybody in for the Mars Hill infield. Gallagher deals. Sohm swings and misses. Big cut, 0-1. Carson-Newman just 1 for 4 today with runners in scoring position. Looking for a 1-out lick here in the bottom of the 4th, down a run. Gallagher, the 0-1. High for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-3, Lions lead, bottom of the 4th. But the Eagles have Vandergrift on second, Corbin on first, both those players walking. The 1-1. Sohm flares it foul off of the backstop. It ricochets back into the field of play. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 4-3, Lions lead it. Bottom of the 4th, Gallagher delivers the 1-2. Sohm swings, slashes it into left. In the tracks is Christopher, and she grabs the line drive to retire Sohm. Sohm stung it, but stung it right at Alyssa Christopher. There's 2 away for Emily Harris. Eagles with 2 on base here in the bottom of the 4th. And Harris yet to register an official at-bat here in Game 2. She has laid down a sacrifice bunt and walked. Gallagher deals to her, and Harris will swing, line it into left toward the foul line. Christopher on her horse, and she races it down to retire Harris. So once again, the Eagles with base runners, but they leave them stranded. Vandergrift stuck on second. And Carson-Newman trails 4-3 as we head to the 5th inning. Lions looking to score an upset over a top 25 team here on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Top of the 5th inning, Mars Hill trying to play add-on with a 4-3 lead. And the Lions send Maxon, Wittenhagen, and Langheim to the plate. Here in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch to Maxon, misses low for a ball, 1-0. Nikki Maxon, she's 0 for 2 on the day. Popped up to second, and a failed bunt attempt into the third. The 1-0. Flipped foul back to the netting, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Maxon. A 4-3 lead for the Lions. 4 runs off of 3 hits for Mars Hill. No errors and 3 left. 3 runs off of 3 hits, 1 error, 6 left for the Eagles. The 1-1. That is tattooed down the left field line, turning foul and out of play. Maxon straightens that one up. It's a solo shot. Instead, a lengthy strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes to Maxon. Carson-Newman has left 5 runners on base with no runs to show for it in the last 2 innings offensively. The 1-2. Changeup bounces in the turf. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rogers set for the break-even pitch, and she delivers. Low and away for a ball, 3-2. If the center field camera looks a little jumpy, well, that's because it is. You've got 3 women's soccer players who have made their way to the camera platform to watch this game, and as zoomed in as it is, any movement jiggles it a little bit. There's a slow roller to short. Soam Fields throws to first. Bang, bang play. Soam throws high, but Hughes goes up to get it to retire Maxon and beat her by half a step. So 1 up, 1 down. And this sends Wittenhagen to the plate. First pitch to Wittenhagen. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Wittenhagen 0 for 1 on the day. Walked and scored a run back in the 4th and is flied out to right. Rogers, 0-1. The pitch upstairs for a ball. 1-1 the offering. The pitch bounces in the turf for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases empty for the Lions, top of the 5th. The pitch. That's low to Wittenhagen, 3-1. Rogers in danger of issuing a 5th free pass. Rogers deals. That's high. Ball 4. Wittenhagen off to first on the base on balls. And Carson-Newman's head coach, Michael Graves, has the lineup card out. It would appear Sierra Rogers' day is done. So Carson-Newman turns back to Sarah King in the circle. The Eagles will bring in King for the catcher, Ruthie Allen, in the flex position. And Kennedy Warder will enter behind the plate and in place of Rogers in the field. So more on the pitcher and Sarah King when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer. You're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team.
Sarah King, the new pitcher for Carson-Newman. She won game 1 behind a 2-hit shutout. And her first pitch to Maggie Langheim is low for a ball, 1-0. Can't quite close the book on Sierra Rogers just yet. 4 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, but 5 walks. She's on the hook as the pitcher of record right now, the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1, 1-1. Rogers cannot win this game, but she can get a no decision if King can hold the lines and the Eagles' offense can get on track. Top of the 5th inning, lines up 4-3. King, the 1-1 pitch. Tipped foul to the backstop, 1-2. Well, typically, when Carson-Newman scores early, it spells success for the Eagles. Carson-Newman, 44-10 all-time under Michael Graves when they score in the first inning, 60-8 when they score first. The 1-2, swinging a little line drive into center. Racing in is Corbin. She leans down and makes the grab to put away Langheim on a line drive out. So Corbin robs Langheim of a base hit, and there's 2 away for Peyton Duba. So Duba stands in as Sarah King deals. And the first pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wittenhagen on first after a 1-out walk. The pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Pardon me, that's Kylie Bennett on first. Pinch running for the Lions. 1 ball, 1 strike. King pitches. The 1-1 is fouled, backing out of play, 1-2. Duba laced the RBI double down the left field line to score the second run of the day for the Lions. 2 more would cross in the top of the 4th on a drop fly ball in right that gave Mars Hill the lead. Here's the 1-2. Misses outside for a ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lions leading 4-3. Mars Hill has won a game in Jefferson City. Each of the last 2 years, they were winless the first 20 years coming to Mossy Creek. The 2-2 swung on and missed on a changeup. King tallies up the strikeout, her 59th of the season, and that gets the Eagles out of the inning unscathed. Lions leave their 4th base runner of the day Carson-Newman has stranded 5 in the last 2 innings with no runs to show for it. Can the Eagles find some timely knocks? Dye, Hughes, and Holt to the plate when we come back after these messages here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
4-3, Carson-Newman trails Mars Hill as we come to the bottom of the 5th inning. Eagles offense has had base runners, but no runs to show for it as Hayden Dye leads off the bottom of the 5th, working on a multi-hit day. First pitch to Dye is taken for a ball, 1-0. Dye, a 2-run single through the right side and a base hit through the left side. She's sprayed it both ways so far today. Gallagher, the 1-0. Dye will dribble it to third. Maxson stoops to field. Low throw to first. Grabbed by Duba. And there's one away off the 5-3 putout. 3 straight retired for Kayla Gallagher in the circle. Brings up Macy Hughes. Eagles down a run. Bottom of the 5th inning. Hughes 0 for 1 today. Strikeout and a walk. Gallagher pitches. And Hughes takes for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Gallagher deals. And Hughes whacks it foul off of the third base dugout, 1-1. Gallagher closing in on 100 pitches. And Mars Hill with some life in the pen. Marissa Adame is warming up. She took the loss in game 1, gave up 7 hits and 7 runs with 5 walks in a 3-inning start. The 1-1. Oh, and that hits Hughes on the ear hole. Hughes was turning out of the way, dropping to a knee. She was able to turn away from it, but she's aboard after wearing that pitch. Well, that was a scary moment for Macy Hughes, and thank goodness for the ear protection on the batting helmet. Hughes, a frustrated look on her face as she got up from the crouch after getting hit. Brings up Carmen Holt. RBI triple to her name today. 1 for 2. Gallagher pitches and Holt flips it foul. A leaping attempt made by Langheim. Couldn't find it initially. And it mercifully drops for Holt for strike 1. Langheim just didn't have an eye on it off the bat. And it hops away for Holt to see another pitch. Gallagher pitches low to Holt. 1-1. Gallagher has issued 5 walks on the day, hit 2 batters, but the Eagles have been unable to take advantage of the free bases. Just 3 knocks on the day. The pitch. Holt will slice it through the left side of the infield. A seeing eye single for Carmen Holt. And Carson-Newman has a couple of one-out base runners. Can Kennedy Warder do something with them? Eagles trailing 4-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hughes gets hit. Holt singles through the left side. And up comes Warder. A defensive switch in the last inning for the Eagles. Warder gets her first ABs of game number 2. She was 2 for 3 with 2 driven in. And she takes a first pitch strike to start this at bat. Warder 2 for 3 with 2 batted in game 1 of the doubleheader today, I should say. 294 hitter on the season. Gallagher, the 0-1. And Warder takes in tight for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Lions leading 4-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Carson-Newman looking for its second hit of the day with a runner in scoring position. Eagles 1 for 6 here in the nightcap of this doubleheader. The 1-1 is a changeup, hung high down the left field line. It's turning foul, stayed in play. Christopher couldn't make the play off the base of the wall, though, and it's a long strike, 2 for Kennedy Warder. Christopher has been mighty busy in left today. It feels like that is where Carson-Newman has poked everything. Not only this game, but through this doubleheader. The pitch. Warder takes for ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hughes on second, Holt on first. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 3 to Kennedy Warder. Well, just so that you know I'm not crazy, Christopher has made 5 putouts in left today. Eagles have sent a ton of balls headed her way. Gallagher, the payoff pitch. Warder swings, skies it high, foul behind the plate. The catcher, Langheim, camps under it and makes the grab to put away Warder. So Warder fouls out, and the 8-hole hitting Mary Vandergriff comes up. Langheim able to just track it, get it in her mitt. And the Eagles still looking for that knock with runners in scoring position. Carson-Newman has had 7 base runners in the last 3 innings. No runs to show for it. As Vandergriff takes a pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Eagles out hitting the Lions 4-3, but the hits have not come in timely fashion. They've been singles that have advanced runners into scoring position, not scored them here in this game. The 1-0. Vandergriff swings. It is bounced off of the third baseman, Maxson. Kicks foul off of her. 1-1. Michael Graves was waving Macy Hughes around to try to tie that game, and indeed Maxson touches it in foul ground. The 1-1. Off the plate away, 2-1 to Mary Vandergriff. Gallagher up to 111 pitches in this one. On a complete game twice this season. Bottom of the 5th inning, Lions leading 4-3. Gallagher, the 2-1. Vandergriff takes down and in for ball 3. Eagles left them loaded in the 3rd. They had 2 on with 1 out in the 4th. They've got 2 on with 1 out here in the 5th. Granted, 2 outs on the board now, but you get the gist. No runs to show for it, though. Eagles down 4-3. The 3-1. Vandergriff takes off the plate. Ball 4. Loaded again. Can Sienna Cameron come through with a timely cut? Bases loaded, 2 out. Cameron, 1 for 4 with the bases loaded this season. 370 batter with 2 out. Gallagher deals. Cameron takes high for a ball, 1-0. Gallagher gives up a free pass here. The game is tied. 4-3, Lions leading, bottom of the 5th. Hughes, Holt, Vandergriff on the bases for Carson-Newman. 2 walks and a hit. The 1-0. Cameron comes around. Couldn't hold off. 1-1. Dye grounded out to start the inning. Hughes got hit. Holt singles through the left side. Warder fouls out. Vandergriff walks. That's how they're loaded. Gallagher, the 1-1. Cameron takes a cut and hits it foul toward Davis Street. 1-2. Carson-Newman left 7 on base in the first game today. Stranded 6 so far. The pitch, low to Cameron. That evens the count at 2-2. Cameron is 0 for 1 officially. A line drive out to center and a sacrifice bunt. Outfield, wide gaps to the alleyways if Cameron could poke something that direction. Corners a step in front of the bags. Middle infield playing back on lefty Cameron. Here's the 2-2. Cameron swings, hits it in the air, deep to left center field. Cameron will get a ground rule double. It one-hops the wall. Hard luck for the Eagles. Would have scored 3. Instead, Vandergriff has to retreat to third base. But it's a ground rule double for Sienna Cameron. 2-run score, and Carson-Newman leads it 5-4. A timely knock from Sienna Cameron. Eagles get their second hit of the day with runners in scoring position. And Carson-Newman has retaken the lead off of a big-time AB from the 9-hole hitting Cameron. Lineup turns back to the top of the order, and Natalie Corbin. And now the Eagles after some insurance. Corbin's 0 for 1 today. She's been on base twice. A walk, she's been hit, and she's grounded out to second. Gallagher deals to her, and Corbin takes in tight for a ball, 1-0. A 2 RBI ground rule double to Sienna Cameron, bouncing over the wall in left center, has put Carson-Newman back on top with a 2-run bottom of the 5th. Gallagher, the 1-0. A changeup. It hits Corbin. Second time she's been plunked today. Bases loaded once more for Leah Sohm. And a quick meeting in the circle from Maggie Langheim. Leah Sohm has 1 hit in 2 bases loaded at-bats this season. And she will square off with a new pitcher. Marissa Adame is back into the game. Bases loaded, 2 out. Eagles looking for insurance now with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 5th on the Eagles Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op, so I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Marissa Adame is back to the circle for Mars Hill. Adame goes to work against Leah Sohm, and the first pitch low for a ball. 1-0. Adame took the loss in game 1. 3 innings, gave up 7 hits and 7 runs. The 1-0. Scoots low to Sohm, 2-0. Her issue, free passes. She hit 2 and walked 5. Bases loaded for the Eagles, 2 out, bottom of the 5th. Carson-Newman looking for another 2-out knock. Adame delivers the 2-0 to the plate. Sohm swings, rolls it to third. It's scooped up by the third baseman, Maxson, and she goes home to Langheim to apply the force on Vandergriff. So that ground rule double actually hurt Carson-Newman. If that ball stays in the park, Cameron clears the bases, and the Eagles scores 3. Instead, it's a 2 RBI double for Sienna Cameron and a 5-4 lead for Carson-Newman as we head to the 6th inning here on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
(5-4), Carson-Newman has retaken the lead off of a Sienna Cameron ground rule double in the bottom of the 5th inning, but the Eagles leave the bases loaded again in that frame. And it's a 5-4 lead for Carson-Newman. Megan Blair leads things off as King deals on the outside edge for a strike, 0-1. King on in relief of Sierra Rogers, and at this point now, Rogers no longer the pitcher of record in this one. This game rides on Sarah King. The 0-1 lined into left field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Cameron scoops it up as it rolls up to her. Blair a soft flare. And the Lions have a leadoff base runner for a 3rd time today. Blair singles to lead off the top of the 6th. Lions get the tying run on base for Alyssa Christopher to work with. Alyssa Christopher is 0 for 2 today. She's fouled out and struck out looking. Sarah King deals to her, bunted, foul, back behind home plate, 0-1. So the Lions trying to utilize the small ball tactics to advance Blair into scoring position. She does not have a stolen base attempt on the season. King pulls the ball against her right hip and delivers the 0-1. Bunted, foul, backing off the netting, 0-2. Some of Jefferson City's finest have made their way to Davis Street. The Jefferson City Fire Department with 2 trucks parked along. Those are some large targets that the firefighters have elected to put there. I'm pretty sure the trucks could handle it, though. The 0-2. Swing a line drive down the right field line, twisting foul by 4 feet. Holds 0-2 on Christopher. 5-4, Eagles lead it, top of the 6th inning. Carson-Newman jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Then Mars Hill scored a run in the 2nd, 3 in the 4th to grab the advantage. Sienna Cameron comes through with a ground rule double to plate, 2 runs. Put the Eagles up by 1. The 0-2. Down and into Christopher. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 5-4, Carson-Newman up. 2 of the Lions' runs unearned in this one. Drop fly ball in that fourth inning looming large. The 1-2. Swinging a bouncing ball, chopped to short. Sohm back to field it. Her throw to second is not in time, going the short route, and everybody safe on the fielder's choice. Nobody out, and the Lions put the go-ahead run on base. For Miranda Marks, she's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout, and Marks the one who reaches on that drop fly ball in right, but it's not going to be Marks. Scott Long to his lineup card. He's bringing in Deja Smith to pinch hit. So Deja Smith is pinch hitting. Smith, .312 hitter this season. She was 1 for 2 in game 1. So the lefty comes in looking for a pinch hit knock, down 5-4 in the top of the 6th inning. So Deja Smith with a pinch hit at bat. King deals to Smith, who squares to bunt, shoots it to third, dive fields, throw to first, in time to Harris covering. Sacrifice works, 5-4. Christopher and Blair into scoring position, 1 out, and the shortstop King to the plate. So Michaela King with an RBI opportunity here, with Blair on third and Christopher on second. Eagles leading 5-4, top of the 6th. Sarah King pitches. Right down the middle, but low for a ball, 1-0. Eagles leading 5-4. King. Winds and delivers. Swinging a chopper foul off of third, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 5-4, Eagles leading, top of the 6th inning. Blair and Christopher on third and second, respectively, for the Lions. Mars Hill trying to rally once more. King brings the 1-1 to the plate. It's lofted into the air. Shallow right field. Harris retreating. She reaches up to grab it. Will throw to the plate. It gets away from Warder behind the plate. Tagging and scoring is Blair. Christopher to third base. And this game is tied at 5 apiece. So King delivers Blair on a sacrifice fly into right. And the Lions have leveled it at 5 apiece. Go-ahead run on third base as the lineup turns back to the top of the order for Sydney Craig. And the first pitch to Craig taken for a ball, 1-0. Really tough play. Harris was the only one who could make a play on it. But she was ranging back and to her right. And it would have taken a perfect throw. It was a little bit up the line. The pitch on the outside edge to Craig, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. A single, a sacrifice, a single, a fielder's choice, a sacrifice, and a sac fly. And the Lions evening up the Eagles. The 1-1. A changeup hits the zone for a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. King trying to keep it tied with the go-ahead run on third base in Christopher. And Mars Hill head coach Scott Long calls over Craig to have a quick word with her. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Lions have scraped across the tying run on a sacrifice fly. Popped up to second, but into shallow right field. One and two. And King delivers. Zips low for ball 2, 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. King locks and loads the break-even pitch. Swing and a miss. Catcher drops the ball. Warder throws to first in time to complete the strikeout on Craig. But the Lions level it up on a sacrifice fly. A run off of a hit for Mars Hill. We are all square at 5 apiece. Eagles to the bat rack in the bottom of the 6th. They're on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th American National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Emily Harris leads things off for Carson-Newman here in the bottom of the 6th inning against Marissa Adame. Harris 0 for 2 here in the nightcap, or 0 for 1 here in the nightcap. A sacrifice, a walk, and a fly out to left. And Adame pitches. Harris shoots it. A bunt down the third base line, but it drifts foul. And it's 0-1 to her. The 0-1. Harris swings away and hacks it foul, backing out of play. 0-2. Oh and 2. Adame delivers. Harris swings, chops it over the circle. The throw to first is wide of the bag, but Harris was already aboard. So Emily Harris, an infield single to short, and Carson-Newman has the go-ahead run on base in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brings up Hayden Dye. Yeah, no question, Harris legged that one out. Great work by our crew. Brian White, our director. Richard Martin, our replay operator. Brianna Witt and Aaliyah Durant, along with Katie Denton, our camera crew. Hayden Dye stands in, squares the bump, pulls it back as it shoots low for a ball, 1-0. Dye wallops into the air, deep right center field. Retreating back is Craig. She sprints and makes the grab in the alleyway at the warning track to retire Dye. Craig playing back, and it pays dividends there. 1 out. Harris still on first base. And the nation's leading run producer, Macy Hughes, to the plate. She's 0 for 1 here in the nightcap. She's been hit, she's walked, and she's struck out. First pitch to Hughes is taken for a strike. Harris on the move to second. She steals her 15th bag. Pitch was in for a strike on Hughes, but now Harris in scoring position. Nice job by the shortstop, King, trying to block Harris's path, but she's able to sneak around it and slide in. The 0-1. Hughes swings. A little fly ball to left. No trouble for the left fielder, Christopher, who doesn't have to move at all, and Harris can't tag up. So Hughes flies out. There's 2 out, and Carmen Holt to the plate. Bottom of the 6th inning. It's a tie game, 5-5. Carmen Holt working on a multi-hit day. Holt with a runner in scoring position. Batting .231 this season. She takes high for a ball, 1-0. Adame and King, the pitchers of record in this one. After Holt fouls this one off of third, 1-1. Gallagher and Rogers got the start. Both get pulled, and 5-5 ball game with King and Adame pitching. Both game 1 starters back in. It's on them to try to get the job done here in the nightcap. 5-5 ball game. Eagles won game 1, 7-0. The 1-1 bounces in front of the plate, 2-1. Harris really darting off of second. Hyper-aggressive base running for Emily Harris. You would have to presume that anything shot through the infield is going to plate Harris and put Carson-Newman back on top. The 2-1. Holt swings and tips it foul off the backstop, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A 5-5 ball game in the bottom of the 6th inning to a degree for Carson-Newman, thinking what if. Eagles have left the bases loaded twice in the last 2 innings. The 2-2 drops low to Holt. The count loads up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Eagles have left 9 stranded today. 5 runs off of 6 hits for Carson-Newman. 5 runs off of 4 hits for the Lions. The 3-2 pitch. Down and in, ball 4. Holt works the base on balls. Can Carson-Newman tally up its 3rd 2-out hit of the frame, or of the game, pardon me. It was Sienna Cameron who had the 2-out, 2 RBI ground rule double to left center that gave Carson-Newman a 5-4 lead in the bottom of the 5th before Mars Hill tied it with a sacrifice fly in the top of the 6th. Kennedy Warder stands in. She's fouled out to the catcher. She takes low for a ball, 1-0. Warder, multi-hit, multi-RBI day in game 1. 2 for 4 for the doubleheader with 2 driven in. The 1-0. Warder hits it foul back. Langheim will give it a look behind the plate, and she makes the can of corn grab to retire Warder. So Carson-Newman gets the go-ahead run into scoring position, but cannot plate Emily Harris after she led off the inning with a single. We're all square, 5-5, headed to the 7th inning. Lions with 2, 3, and 4. Maxson, Wittenhagen, and Langheim to the plate when we return after these messages here on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
It's a 5-5 ball game as we come to the 7th inning. Carson-Newman and Mars Hill deadlocked. Eagles jumped out to a 3-run lead after 1. Lions countered with 4 unanswered, including a 3-run top of the 4th to take a 4-3 lead. Eagles tilt it back in their favor with 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Lions tie it up with a sac fly in the 6th. Mickey Maxson leads things off for Mars Hill, taking high and outside for a ball, 1-0 to begin the top of the 7th inning. Well, it's been high drama here for Carson-Newman. Of late, Eagles have done well to win some close games. The pitch off the plate away, ball 2. Carson-Newman winners of 10 consecutive. There have been some run rule wins, yes. There have also been some tight wins. Eagles won in extra innings against Erskine, 11-9, the 2-0. That groove is in for a strike at the belt, 2-1. Had the 3-2 walk-off win against North Greenville on a die RBI double yesterday in Game 1. Don't forget the Eagles were trailing 7-6 in the 6th in Game 2 of that doubleheader before scoring 9. The 2-1, outside edge for a strike, 2-2 to Maxson. Meanwhile, Mars Hill, winners of 3 of their last 4 entering the doubleheader. Trying to keep the good times rolling and salvage a split. King set for the 2-2 pitch, and she delivers. Golfed under, flied into foul ground, right field line. Vandergriff racing over, and she makes a basket catch on a dead sprint to retire Maxson. 1 up, 1 down. And the Lions re-enter Alicia Wittenhagen in the designated player spot. First pitch to Wittenhagen is outside for a ball, 1-0. Wittenhagen been aboard twice with 2 walks. I was also flied out. The pitch foul to the backstop, 1-1. Wittenhagen. One of the better bats in the order is home plate umpire Bobby Gosnell. Requests some fresh balls be brought in. Eagles comply with his request. Base is empty, 1 out, top of the 7th. 5-5 ball game. King delivers the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. She pumps the heat past Wittenhagen. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 5-5 the score, top of the 7th inning. King. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Off the plate away for ball 2. Boy, does that error, the first in 11 games for Carson-Newman, back in the 4th, loom large. The Eagles secure that. It's a 5-3 game right now in favor of Carson-Newman. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a changeup. King tallies up the K. 61st of the season for her. And there's 2 away in the top of the 7th. The ever-dangerous Maggie Langheim, though, to the plate. Langheim hit a nuke to left center field in her first trip through. King deals a changeup that Langheim tips foul off of third, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 5-5, the score in the top of the 7th. King gets the sign from Warder and brings the 0-1 plateward. Zips down Broadway for a strike. She's in the driver's seat at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 5-5 ball game, top of the 7th inning. Bases empty for the Lions. King, the 0-2 pitch. Line outside, ball 1. Langheim not chasing. Sarah King hoping that the offense can find its footing in the bottom of the 7th to get a win. Trying to hold the tie at 5-5. Here's the 1-2. A changeup, bounce to first. Hughes scoops it up on the second hop. Gets it intermittent, turns to the bag to retire Langheim. So King faces the minimum in the 7th. Vandergriff, Cameron, Corbin to the plate for Carson-Newman in the home half of the 7th. Eagles with an opportunity to win it in walk-off fashion. See if Carson-Newman has that in store in this sack opening doubleheader here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
8-9-1 to the plate for Carson-Newman in the home half of the 7th inning. It's a 5-5 ball game between the Eagles and Lions. Mary Vandergriff will try to get things rolling for Carson-Newman in a game where hits with runners in scoring position have been at a premium. Eagles with oodles of base runners today, but they've left 11 stranded. Just 2 for 11 with runners on second or third today for Carson-Newman. Vandergriff is 0 for 1 with 2 walks today as Adame deals to her, and Vandergriff takes her a strike at the belt on the inner half, 0-1. Bottom of the 7th inning, 5-5 ball game. Carson-Newman 5 runs off of 6 hits. An error, they've left 11 stranded. Mars Hill 5 runs off of 4 hits, no errors, left 5 on base. Adame deals low to Vandergriff. 1-1. Marissa Adame on in relief for the Lions. She deals. And Vandergriff slams it deep down the left field line. Goodbye, glow ball. Eagles win. A walk-off shot for Mary Vandergriff. And Carson-Newman prevails 6-5. Second career jack for Mary Vandergriff. And that took all the drama out of that one. Mary Vandergriff. A 1-1 pitch, and she rips it down the left field line and out of the park to get the Eagles a 6-5 win over the Mars Hill Lions. So Carson-Newman wins its 11th straight game. The Eagles improved to 21-3 overall and 2-0 in South Atlantic Conference play. The Lions dropped to 3-11 and 0-2 in South Atlantic Conference action. A leadoff jack and a walk-off home run for Mary Vandergriff gives the Eagles the 6-5 win. The first walk-off home run for Carson-Newman since 2019. It was Taylor Scott who hit a walk-off blast to beat Newberry in run rule fashion on April 22nd. This one, the more traditional variety, for Mary Vandergriff on a moonshot down the left field line. That does it for our entire crew. Richard Martin, our replay operator, Brian White, our director, our roving cast, Gary LaPrairie, Aaliyah Durant, Brianna Witt, Katie Denton, Zach Tellup. Thanks to all of them for all their assistance today in making these two broadcasts possible. Once again, the final score, Carson-Newman wins it in walk-off fashion. Vandergriff, a solo bomb down the left field line to lead off the bottom of the 7th for a 6-5 win over the Mars Hill Lions. Next presentation of Carson-Newman Athletics comes your way on Friday. Carson-Newman Baseball opens up a 4-game set with Quincy at 2 p.m. Talk to you then. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your Thursday. Good night, everybody.